Hey guys, Jacob here. This is going to be today's daily vendor reset for the 24th of November. And today he's actually in DZ West. Just a reminder, you guys can hit up on the D-pad and it'll say Thieves and Vendor available. And it's been 22 hours since he reset when I'm recording this, so he just changed. But just a reminder, he can change later on due to the fact that the DZ occupation might flip. So if this actually flips to DZ West, he most likely would probably be in like DZ East most likely, or maybe even be in DZ South, but this is where he's currently at the moment. And you guys might laugh at this, but once again, he is selling the Ferocious Calm Vendor's AB chess piece. This is like the 5th or 4th time he sold this thing. And I know if you guys don't have one by now, I don't know what you're doing because he's been selling them all week. But this one has 433 skill power, 18,000 armor with 5% weapon damage, Perfect Berserk, which is 10% weapon damage for every 20% of max armor that is depleted. This does require 7 or more offensive, requires a shotgun, SMG, LMG, or assault rifle drawn, and this one has restorative just like the other one. For some reason, all these have restorative on them. I'm not sure why, but the other one I think had hard hitting. But that's just currently what's on this one. Personally, if you have skill power change something like health or crit chance, you could use this in a damage build, but I know a lot of you guys are trying to find ones with health and the 20,000 already rolled on them with weapon damage. That way you guys can roll high crit damage or high crit chance on them to make it with a crit style build. Next is going to be the Ongoing Directive chest piece with 25% damage to leech, which is hard hitting, which has 5% weapon damage, 20,000 armor, and 7% crit chance. So if you're trying to make a PvE Ongoing Directive build, I'd highly recommend picking up this piece due to the fact it already has 20,000 armor on it and 5% weapon damage and 7% crit chance. You could always make the armor way higher or change the crit chance to total armor and have a little bit of armor on your Ongoing Directive if you want to make a DPS style build out of this. True Patriot holster with 3% crit chance and 36,000 health. Hardwire knee pads with 20% skill haste. Negotiator's limit with 25% hazard and 145% skill power. Tip of the spear holster with 17% skill haste and 7% crit damage. Ace and Eights mask with 7% crit chance and 18% damage to elites. Now to the weapons, MP5A2, which has Ranger optimized and recharged. A SIG 716 with rifleman distance and cannon. And Aeroldi's holding a backpack that has 8.5 weapon damage, restorative, spark, and 20% skill haste. So if you're trying to get a spark backpack with weapon damage already on it, you could change the skill haste to more crit chance or crit damage if you want to use this on your sniper build. Y'all Gear mask with 16,000 health, creeping death, and 18% hazard protection. And to the mods is 10% shock, disorient resistance, and 7,597 health. 65.9 skill haste on the battery slot for the drone. And that's really going to be about it for this, today's daily vendor reset. I did have a few issues getting in here earlier due to the fact I had to come in here like 3 times. The first time it did not pop up, the second time it did not pop up, even though I waited for about 10 minutes apiece. So I waited for a while to get this to pop up, and it's finally popped up. And now he is, his list is refreshed, and you guys can see what he's selling. But I highly recommend picking up a Fenrir's chest piece if you guys do not have one, the Perfect Berserk one. This is like the 4th or 5th one, I'm not sure, but it's really funny to me that he keeps selling these. If he sells one tomorrow, I'm gonna lose it because that's gonna be like the 5th or 6th one he sold. But thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe for more Division 2 content, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the